Welcome to this summary of Dynamic Thought by Henry Thomas Hamblin, brought to you by Audiomentors. This book explores the transformative power of thought and how we can use the mind to create a life full of success, prosperity, and well-being. Throughout this long summary, we will delve into the principles that Hamblin offers us to harness the power of the mind in different aspects of life, from health and self-confidence to creating reality through positive thoughts. This is an exclusive summary written by us, Audiomentors, in order to give you the keys to transform your life through the control and direction of your mind. As you progress through this content, you will discover how to use visualization, concentration, and positive thinking to achieve your goals and develop a stronger, more resilient self. Don't forget to subscribe to Audiomentors to receive more detailed summaries, personal development tools, and strategies on how to improve every area of your life through the power of the mind. Let's begin this journey towards mastering our thoughts and achieving success with Audiomentors. Chapter 1. Introduction to the Power of Thought. In this first chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin introduces us to the central concept of his work, the power of thought. Throughout this chapter, Hamblin explains to us how our thoughts have a profound impact not only on our mentality, but also on our physical reality and the circumstances we live in. Thinking is not just an intellectual activity, but a creative force that can actively shape our lives. Thought as a creative force. Hamblin begins by highlighting that our thoughts are the basis on which we build our reality. Every thought we have, whether positive or negative, is like a seed that will eventually germinate and have an impact on our life. In this sense, the power of thought lies in the ability to create our own experience through the ideas and beliefs that we feed in our minds. According to Hamblin, positive thinking can completely transform our lives by aligning us with what we really want to achieve. It invites us to reflect on our beliefs and how they influence the direction we take. If our beliefs are limiting or negative, then our experiences will be too. But if we learn to transform our thoughts into positive and empowering ones, our reality will begin to change. The impact of thoughts on health. A fundamental aspect that Hamblin highlights is the relationship between thoughts and physical health. It explains how negative thoughts, such as anxiety, stress, or constant worry, can directly affect our body, weakening the immune system, causing muscle tension and creating a general feeling of discomfort. On the other hand, positive thoughts can help relieve tension, improve circulation, and generate a general state of well-being. Hamblin emphasizes that the body and mind are interconnected. A negative thought can manifest in the body as pain or physical disorders, while a positive thought can lead to a healthier physical state. The power of thought not only influences our mental health, but has the potential to cure or prevent diseases when used appropriately. Transforming reality through thought. In this chapter, Hamblin also emphasizes the transformative capacity of thought. It invites us to take responsibility for our thoughts and to understand that, while we cannot always control external circumstances, we can control how we respond to them. A positive mental attitude is one of the main tools for creating a successful life, as it allows us to see opportunities even in the midst of challenges. In this sense, the power of thought not only has an immediate impact on our health or well-being, but also shapes the future. By visualizing success and focusing on our goals, we can create the future we want. The importance of constant practice. For Hamblin, the key to harnessing the power of thought is daily practice. Positive thinking is not something that happens spontaneously. It requires discipline and conscious effort. It recommends that we make a daily effort to keep our minds focused on constructive and positive thoughts and move away from limiting beliefs that can sabotage our progress. Through consistent practice, we can train our mind so that, over time, it becomes a powerful tool to achieve our goals and live a more fulfilling and successful life. This first chapter lays the foundation of the dynamic thought philosophy and gives us a clear understanding of how thinking is the key to transforming not only our health and well-being, but also our external reality. It invites us to recognize the power that each of us has to create significant changes in our lives through conscious mental action. Chapter 2. The impact of the mind on health and well-being. In this second chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin delves into how the mind directly influences our physical and emotional health. From their perspective, Health is not just a matter of biological or environmental factors, but is also deeply connected to the thoughts and beliefs we feed into our minds. This chapter explores how the power of thought can act as a facilitator or obstacle to achieving a healthy and balanced life. The mind as an influence on the body. Hamblin begins by noting that the human body and mind are intimately connected. The mind has immense power to affect physical well-being, whether positively or negatively. Negative thoughts, such as those of fear, anxiety, or chronic stress, have the potential to affect the body, causing pain, digestive disorders, muscle tension, breathing difficulties, and other health problems. On the contrary, positive thoughts, including gratitude, hope, and faith, can strengthen the immune system and promote optimal health. The body responds to the mentality we cultivate. Hamblin suggests that people's mental attitudes are as important as medical treatments for health recovery, since mental stress can weaken us, while mental harmony can strengthen us. The effect of stress and anxiety on health. A key point Hamblin addresses is the negative effect that stress and anxiety have on health. It tells us that chronic stress, when sustained for long periods, can trigger a number of serious health problems, including heart disease, hypertension, digestive disorders, insomnia, and more. The mind in constant worry and distrust creates a cycle of tension that makes the body sick. Hamblin invites us to recognize how emotions such as fear and constant worry can generate physical imbalances, as negative emotional energy interferes with the body's natural processes. Therefore, mental control is not only essential for emotional health, but also for physical health. The mind can trigger illnesses, but it also has the power to heal them if we learn to cultivate it properly. The power of a positive mind on health. In this chapter, Hamblin dedicates a significant section to how the power of the positive mind can cure and prevent disease. According to him, positive thinking has the ability to strengthen the immune system, improve blood circulation, and maintain the internal balance of the organs. The constant practice of constructive thoughts, visualization, and positive affirmations acts as a natural antidote to illness. Hamblin maintains that when our mind is filled with healthy thoughts, confidence, and gratitude, our body responds positively, reducing the likelihood of developing physical disorders. Positive emotions not only improve our mental health, but also affect the body by releasing beneficial hormones such as endorphin and serotonin, which improve the general state of the body. The importance of beliefs in health. One of the most significant points of this chapter is the power of beliefs about health. Hamblin argues that our deeply held beliefs about what is possible, they can change the way the body responds to medical treatments and health challenges. For example, people who firmly believe in their ability to heal are more likely to recover quickly, even in the face of serious conditions, because their mind is aligned with the healing process. On the other hand, limiting beliefs, such as fear of illness or lack of hope, can act as barriers that hinder the healing process. The subconscious mind, which is deeply influenced by our beliefs, can contribute to the maintenance of these conditions if the beliefs are negative or self-limiting. Practices to promote mental and physical health. Hamblin suggests a series of mental practices to promote health, which include meditation. This practice is essential to calm the mind and reduce stress. Meditation also helps you disconnect from everyday worries, promoting a state of peace and deep relaxation that benefits the body. Visualization. Hamblin recommends visualizing perfect health and complete well-being as a tool to heal the body. By focusing on positive images of health, the body and mind align to manifest those results. Affirmations. Using positive affirmations daily, such as "I am healthy and strong," can reprogram the subconscious mind and help eliminate negative thoughts that affect health. Gratitude. Practicing gratitude regularly creates a positive attitude that promotes healing by maintaining an optimistic mindset. The role of the subconscious mind in health. In this chapter, Hamblin also emphasizes the role of the subconscious in health. The subconscious mind, which stores our deep beliefs and emotions, may be the key to curing or preventing diseases. If the subconscious mind is filled with limiting beliefs or negative emotions, these can block the flow of healthy energy in the body, leading to illness. Hamblin suggests that reprogramming the subconscious through techniques such as affirmations and positive visualization can unlock this healing potential and promote optimal health. Conclusion. The link between mind and health. This chapter concludes with the assertion that the mind is one of the most important factors determining our health and well-being. Physical and mental health are not achieved only through medications or external treatments, but are deeply connected to the thoughts and beliefs we hold in our minds. Hamblin encourages us to harness the power of the mind to create a reality of health and well-being, cultivating positive thoughts, visualizing healing, and believing in our ability to heal. The mind, when used positively and consciously, is the key to maintaining a full, healthy, and harmonious life. This chapter is an invitation to reflect on how our daily beliefs and thoughts can have a direct impact on our health. Chapter 3. The Principle of Mental Creation. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin introduces us to the fundamental principle of mental creation. According to Hamblin, everything we experience in our lives, whether physical, emotional, or even social, begins with a thought. Mental creation is not just an intellectual process, but an active force that shapes our reality. This chapter explores how the power of thought acts as the primary source for the manifestation of our circumstances. The mind as creator of reality. Hamblin maintains that the human mind has immense power to create and shape our life experience. The reality we perceive is directly influenced by the quality of the thoughts we choose to have. Just as a sculptor creates a masterpiece from a block of marble, we model our reality from the raw material of our thoughts. According to Hamblin, everything in life is the result of previous thoughts, whether conscious or subconscious. He explains that what we have today, whether success, failure, health, or illness, is the reflection of what we have been thinking for a long time. The mind does not discriminate between positive or negative thoughts. It simply responds to what we feed into it. Therefore, if we want to change something in our life, we must start by changing our thoughts. The power of conscious thoughts. Hamblin makes an important distinction between conscious thoughts and subconscious thoughts. Conscious thoughts are those that we direct intentionally, while subconscious thoughts are those that are stored deep in our minds and that often direct our lives without us realizing it. One of the first steps in harnessing the principle of mental creation is to become aware of what we are thinking about in the present. Hamblin suggests that if we can control our conscious thoughts and direct them toward the positive, we can begin to reprogram the subconscious mind and therefore create more favorable circumstances in our lives. Visualization as a tool to create. One of the key tools Hamblin recommends in this chapter is visualization. Visualizing what we want to achieve is a mental action that strengthens the creation of those experiences in our life. According to Hamblin, conscious visualization not only generates mental images, but also creates positive energy that begins to align with the universe to bring those manifestations to us. Visualization is a way to begin to live in our minds the experiences we want to have in the material world. By imagining that we have already achieved our goals, we're sending a clear message to our subconscious mind that these goals are possible and, in fact, already in the process of being fulfilled. The importance of emotion in the creative process. Hamblin also emphasizes the importance of emotion in the process of mental creation. Thought alone is not enough to manifest significant changes. We must feel the emotion of what we want to create. The positive emotions associated with our thoughts create powerful energy that strengthens the manifestation of our desires. For example, when we visualize success or prosperity, we must do so with enthusiasm and faith. Intense, authentic emotions serve as the glue that binds our thoughts to external realities, accelerating the creation process. The principle of what you think, so you believe. Throughout this chapter, Hamblin reinforces the central idea that what you think, so you believe. This principle becomes the basic law for manifestation in the physical world. If our thoughts are aligned with what we desire, whether health, success, abundance, or love, then we are actively shaping those experiences in our lives. The power of the mind is such that everything we achieve, whether consciously or subconsciously, begins with mental creation. To strengthen this principle, Hamblin proposes that we adopt the habit of thinking big and visualizing our goals as if they were already a reality. Only then can we shape our lives the way we want. Mental creation is not limited only to the physical, but also to the emotional and spiritual aspects of our life. the creative mind, and the universe. In the final part of the chapter, Hamblin introduces the idea that there is a universal mind that responds to human thoughts. According to their perspective, when we focus our minds on positive and constructive thoughts, we connect with this universal energy that guides the creation of our experiences. This concept is related to the law of attraction, where the universe responds to what we emit. Hamblin points out that everything we need is available to us, but to receive it, we must learn to tune our minds to thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and faith. The universal mind is constantly responding to what we send, so what we create is a direct reflection of our intentions and inner beliefs. Conclusion: the power of mental creation. In this chapter, Hamblin highlights that mental creation is a skill that we all possess and that, by mastering it, we can transform our reality. The human mind has the ability to create anything we desire, whether to improve our health, our relationships, or achieve professional success. The key to harnessing this power is to consciously direct our thoughts and emotions toward what we really want. This principle of mental creation not only invites us to dream, but to take action in the construction of our internal and external reality. By taking control of our thoughts and emotions, we can manifest a more fulfilling and satisfying life. Chapter 4. The importance of concentration and visualization. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin delves into two essential practices for developing mental power: concentration and visualization. These are key tools that not only allow us to direct our thoughts effectively, but are also instrumental in materializing our desires in the physical world. Hamblin teaches us how these practices, when used correctly, can transform our lives and accelerate the process of achieving our goals. Concentration as a fundamental tool. Hamblin begins by highlighting that concentration is one of the most powerful mental skills we can develop. Without concentration, our mind easily wanders and our thoughts lose strength and direction. Concentration allows us to focus our attention on a single point and channel our mental energy towards achieving a specific goal. Hamblin states that disordered or divided thinking is one of the main reasons why people fail to achieve their goals, as they disperse their mental strength among too many ideas and concerns. The key to developing concentration lies in training the mind to focus on a single goal for a given period of time. For Hamblin, a concentrated mind is a creative mind, capable of constructing and manifesting what we desire. Through concentration, we can direct our mental energy precisely and effectively, speeding up the creation process. The role of concentration in visualization, as Hamblin explains, is the process of vividly imagining what we want to achieve. It is a mental creation technique in which we focus on a clear mental image of what we desire, as if it were already happening. Visualization is not just passive imagination, but an active mental activity that is directly linked to concentration. For visualization to be effective, it must be practiced with a focused mind. Hamblin emphasizes that visualizing without concentration is like trying to build a house without having a clear plan. Successful visualization requires determination and constant attention, and must be accompanied by faith and conviction that what we visualize is possible. By combining concentration and visualization, we can create a clear, focused mental image of what we want, which acts like a magnet to attract the circumstances necessary to achieve it. Hamblin recommends practicing both techniques daily to maintain strong mental focus and increase our ability to materialize our dreams. Visualization for health and well-being. One of the most powerful aspects of visualization, according to Hamblin, is its ability to improve health. Through visualization, we can see ourselves healthy, full of energy and vitality, which has a direct impact on our physical well-being. Hamblin explains that when we visualize positive images of ourselves, our body responds favorably, improving our circulation, reducing stress, and strengthening our immune system. Visualization can also be used as a tool to heal from illness or health problems. By visualizing healthy organs, people who feel strong and healthy, or well-being situations, we send clear signals to our subconscious that the body is healing and improving. This positive mental energy has the power to activate natural healing processes in the body, helping to speed recovery. The power of visualization in personal and professional success. Hamblin also highlights that visualization is equally powerful in the personal and professional aspects of life. If we want to be successful in our career, reach our financial goals, or achieve an important purpose, clearly and repeatedly visualizing those goals can make them more attainable. By visualizing success, feeling it, and believing in it, we are creating a mental reality that will eventually manifest in the physical world. Hamblin shares that many successful leaders and successful people use visualization to stay focused on their goals, especially when facing obstacles or challenges. Visualization is a constant reminder of what is possible and that our dreams are achievable if we maintain a focused and determined mind. The connection between the conscious and subconscious mind in visualization. A key concept in this chapter is the relationship between the conscious mind and the subconscious mind in the visualization process. Hamblin explains that while the conscious mind is responsible for focusing attention on goals, the subconscious mind is what really influences the manifestation of those desires. Repeated, conscious visualization has the power to reprogram the subconscious mind, urging it to align with our intentions and beliefs. When our subconscious mind accepts a clear image of what we want, it begins to look for ways to manifest those images in the outside world. Therefore, constant visualization with faith and concentration is a powerful tool to make dreams and goals become tangible reality. How to strengthen concentration and visualization in daily practice. For concentration and visualization to be truly effective, Hamblin advises us to make these practices part of our daily routine. By taking time each day to sit calmly, focus our mind on a single goal, and visualize it with clarity and emotion, we can begin to create a reality that is aligned with our deepest desires. Hamblin also suggests that consistent meditation practice can help improve our ability to concentrate by training the mind to stay focused for longer. The key is persistence and discipline to maintain these practices, since the more we practice them, the more effective they become. Conclusion: the power of concentration and visualization. This chapter reinforces the idea that concentration and visualization are two of the most powerful tools we have to create the life we want. The ability to focus on what we want and visualize it clearly is essential to manifesting our goals. Hamblin teaches us that by disciplining our minds and using these practices every day, we can transform our reality in profound and lasting ways. Chapter 5. How to develop confidence and faith in yourself. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin focuses on self-confidence and faith as essential components of achieving success and well-being. According to Hamblin, both trust and faith are not just passive mental attitudes, but powerful forces that, when cultivated correctly, can profoundly transform our lives. In this chapter, we will learn how to develop these qualities and how they can become the fundamental pillars of our daily lives. The importance of self-confidence. Hamblin begins this chapter by emphasizing that self-confidence is the foundation of any significant achievement in life. Without trust, our actions tend to be doubtful and insecure, leading us to slow down our own efforts and avoid opportunities. However, when we trust in ourselves, we not only feel capable of facing life's challenges, but it also gives us the courage to make decisions and act with determination. Confidence is formed through internal belief in our own abilities and potential. According to Hamblin, we all have the capacity to achieve what we set out to do, but that capacity can only be released when we have the conviction that we are capable of achieving it. Confidence is essential for any successful action, because when we believe in ourselves, our decisions become more purposeful and our action more effective. The connection between faith and self-confidence. In this chapter, Hamblin also makes a deep connection between faith and self-confidence. Faith is not just a belief in something external, but an internal certainty of that we can overcome obstacles and achieve our goals. For Hamblin, self-belief is essential because it allows the mind to free itself from doubt and focus on what it really wants. When we trust in our own abilities and develop faith that we can achieve our goals, our mental attitude changes. This positive mindset not only strengthens our will, but also attracts opportunities and people who support us on our path. Faith, then, acts as a catalyst that propels our confidence to higher levels and gives us the courage to move forward even when circumstances seem adverse. How to cultivate confidence and faith in yourself. Hamblin suggests that self-confidence and faith are not something we are born with, but are qualities we can develop and strengthen over time. Some of the ways we can cultivate these qualities include daily affirmations. Repeating positive affirmations such as, "I am capable," or "I have the power to achieve my goals," strengthens our internal confidence and reinforces faith in our abilities. These affirmations act as constant reminders that we are worthy and capable of success. Visualization. By visualizing our goals and seeing ourselves achieving our dreams, we develop faith in our ability to achieve them. Visualization allows us to experience success in our minds, which increases our confidence in our ability to achieve it in the physical world. Determined action. Confidence grows when we take action. Every small step we take toward our goals strengthens our belief that we are capable. Even when we face failures, each attempt gives us the experience needed to continue, thus improving our confidence as we go. Meditation and self-reflection. Meditation allows us to connect with our inner essence, helping us discover our hidden strengths and capabilities. Through internal reflection, we can eliminate limiting beliefs and develop a more positive view of ourselves. The role of the subconscious mind in trust and faith. Hamblin points out that the subconscious mind plays a crucial role in developing trust and faith. The subconscious mind is where we store our deepest beliefs, and these beliefs, whether positive or negative, have a huge impact on our self-image and our ability to achieve goals. If we have limiting or negative beliefs in our subconscious mind, such as, "I am not capable" or "I will never be successful," these beliefs will manifest in our lives. Therefore, Hamblin suggests that we should rewrite these negative beliefs through positive affirmations and visualization to strengthen our faith in ourselves and our abilities. How to overcome lack of confidence and doubt. Doubt is one of the main obstacles that many people face when trying to develop self-confidence. Hamblin teaches that doubt can be eliminated through constant action and the practice of faith. The more we act with confidence, the more we reinforce our belief that we can succeed. Even when doubt arises, taking action is still the best way to dispel it. Furthermore, Hamblin suggests that faith is not based on the absence of fear, but on the ability to act despite that fear. True confidence is earned when we make brave decisions, even when doubt tries to paralyze us. The power of persistence and unwavering faith. Ultimately, Hamblin emphasizes that persistence is key to maintaining confidence and belief in yourself. Difficulties and failures are inevitable, but what really matters is the ability to move forward. Those who achieve success are those who, despite adversity, maintain faith in their ability to achieve what they set out to do. Hamblin reminds us that unwavering faith in oneself, combined with persistent action, is what leads to ultimate triumph. As we overcome doubts and obstacles, our confidence and faith grow stronger, and we get closer to the life we want to create. Conclusion. Trust and faith as pillars of success. This chapter emphasizes that confidence and belief in oneself are essential to achieving success in any area of life. Hamblin teaches us that, by cultivating these qualities, we can transform our lives and achieve goals that previously seemed impossible. Confidence in our abilities and unwavering faith in our ability to meet challenges gives us the power to create the life we truly want. Chapter 6. Thoughts as a creative force. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin delves into one of the most powerful concepts in the book, thoughts as a creative force. Hamblin explains to us that every thought we have is an energy that not only affects our mind, but also has the power to shape our physical reality. The mind, according to Hamblin, is a creative factory that constantly produces ideas and creations that manifest in our lives. The creative nature of thought is a central aspect of our existence, and understanding how it works is essential to using this power effectively. Thoughts as an active force. Hamblin begins the chapter by highlighting that thoughts are not passive entities, but active forces that shape our reality. Each thought is like a seed that, when repeated and sustained over time, begins to germinate and becomes a material reality. According to Hamblin, everything we see in the physical world, from the smallest objects to the largest circumstances, is the result of previously created thoughts. This means that our outside world is directly influenced by what happens inside our mind. Understanding this, Hamblin urges us to become aware of the thoughts we feed. If we constantly have negative or limiting thoughts, these will manifest in our lives as obstacles, illnesses, or difficulties. However, if we cultivate positive thoughts of abundance and success, we will create a reality that reflects those same principles. The conscious creation of reality, the power of thoughts, is so great that Hamblin maintains that we can consciously create our reality. We are not subject to life as it is, but can influence it through our thoughts. Instead of being reactive to circumstances, we can become active creators of our own experience. According to Hamblin, the first step to start creating the life we want is to build the right thoughts, those that are aligned with our goals and values. Visualization and affirmation are powerful techniques Hamblin recommends for aligning our minds with what we want to create. Mentally seeing and feeling what we wish to attract into our lives allows us to focus our creative energy more effectively. This mental creation process must be carried out intentionally, with a positive attitude and a constant commitment to achieve the desired results. The impact of thoughts on physical well-being. Hamblin also addresses how thoughts not only affect our external circumstances, but have a direct impact on our physical health. The mind not only creates external situations, but also deeply influences our mental and physical health. When we feed our minds with thoughts of stress, fear, or anxiety, we create physical responses that wear down the body. On the other hand, positive and calming thoughts can have healing effects, strengthening the immune system and promoting general well-being. Hamblin points out that by learning to control our thoughts, we can strengthen our bodies, reduce disease, and promote healthy living. Health and illness are, to a large extent, the result of what we think. Mind creation is, therefore, a powerful tool for healing and prevention. The relationship between thinking and success. Hamblin dedicates a significant section of this chapter to explaining how our thoughts are decisive in our success. Success is not simply a matter of skill or hard work, but is deeply related to the mindset we have. People who achieve success start with a success mindset. They believe in themselves, their abilities, and their right to succeed. Thoughts of abundance, confidence, and prosperity open the doors to success, while thoughts of scarcity, fear, and doubt create barriers. Hamblin emphasizes that success is not determined by what we do externally, but by what we think internally. The first step to achieving success is to see ourselves as successful people and, from there, act accordingly. Conscious control of thoughts. One of the main teachings of this chapter is that, although we cannot control all the thoughts that pass through our minds, we can control the ones we choose to feed. By being aware of the thoughts that enter our minds, we can decide which of them deserve our attention and which should be discarded. Hamblin suggests that by practicing conscious control of our thoughts, we can begin to change our reality quickly. The key is to direct our minds toward thoughts that strengthen us, inspire us, and are aligned with our deepest desires. This is a skill that, like any other, requires daily practice, but the benefits of mastering the power of thought are immeasurable. How to transform negative thoughts into positive ones. Hamblin also provides strategies for transforming negative thoughts into positive ones. The first step is to recognize when we are having limiting or self-destructive thoughts. Once identified, we must replace them with positive affirmations that resonate with our goals. By reprogramming our mind in this way, we can radically change our reality. Persistence is key in this process. At first, it may be difficult to replace negative thoughts immediately, but with consistent practice, they will become less frequent. The mind, when trained correctly, will begin to reflect positive thoughts more automatically. Conclusion: thoughts as a creative force. This chapter reaffirms the idea that our thoughts are the creative force that shapes our lives. Hamblin invites us to be aware of what we think and use this power to create the life we really want. The mind is not just a thinking organ, but a creative factory that constantly shapes our reality. By controlling our thoughts and directing our minds toward well-being, success, and prosperity, we can transform our lives in profound and meaningful ways. Chapter 7: Overcoming fear through positive thinking. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin addresses one of the biggest obstacles many people face in their daily lives: fear. Fear, according to Hamblin, is one of the most powerful forces that can limit us and keep us in a state of insecurity and paralysis. However, it also explains that positive thinking can be a powerful tool to overcome fear and transform our lives. Fear as a destructive force. Hamblin begins the chapter by describing how fear acts as a destructive force that can affect our mind and body. Fear generates negative thoughts, anxiety, and doubts that can become self-fulfilling prophecies. When we fear something, we not only mentally block ourselves, but we also create a reality of fear that ends up attracting more situations and circumstances that reinforce our fear. Fear, according to Hamblin, drains our mental and emotional energy, making us feel unable to act. The feeling of insecurity it generates makes us think that we are not strong or competent enough to face the difficulties that life presents us. Furthermore, fear has a negative impact on our physical health as it causes stress and tension in the body, which can result in serious health problems. Positive thinking as an antidote to fear. Hamblin explains that positive thinking is the natural antidote to fear. Positive thinking does not mean ignoring challenges or problems, but rather focusing on solutions and confidence in our abilities to deal with them. According to Hamblin, when we approach a situation with a positive attitude, we change our perception of fear and begin to see it as an opportunity for growth instead of a paralyzing threat. Positive thinking acts as an inner light that dispels the shadows of fear. When we keep our thoughts focused on the positive, we strengthen our mind, allowing us to act with confidence and determination. Hamblin encourages us to replace thoughts of doubt and fear with constructive thoughts that promote belief in ourselves and our ability to overcome any difficulty. The power of visualization to overcome fear. Hamblin also spends a significant portion of the chapter explaining how visualization can be used to overcome fear. Visualization is a powerful tool that allows the mind to imagine success instead of failure. If we visualize ourselves facing a difficult situation and triumphing over it, we are reprogramming our mind to act with the same confidence and determination in reality. For example, if we fear public speaking, we can visualize in our mind a positive scene in which we speak clearly and confidently in front of an audience. By practicing this visualization consistently, the subconscious mind begins to accept that image of success, which reduces fear and increases our confidence in real life. The importance of faith in overcoming fear. An essential aspect in overcoming fear is faith. Hamblin explains that having faith in yourself and the power of positive thinking is crucial to overcoming fear. Faith is what drives us to act even when we don't have all the answers or when circumstances are not perfect. Faith, combined with a positive mindset, gives us the courage to face our fears head-on. Hamblin emphasizes that faith in yourself is the first step to overcoming any obstacle. If we believe that we are capable of overcoming challenges, fear loses its power over us. Faith not only gives us the courage to act, but also strengthens our mentality in the face of adversity. Fear as a mental illusion. Another key point Hamblin makes is that fear is largely a mental illusion. Fear is often based on worries about the future or unfounded assumptions. Most of the fears we experience are the result of negative mental images that we construct in our minds, but which do not reflect reality. What we fear often never comes to pass, and the anxiety we feel is unnecessary. Hamblin invites us to question our fears and see them clearly. In doing so, we discover that, in many cases, fear is simply the product of our mind and can be dismantled through the practice of positive awareness. How to reduce fear with concrete actions. One of the best ways to reduce fear, according to Hamblin, is through concrete actions. Instead of staying stuck in our fears, we should step forward and act despite the fear. Action is a powerful antidote to fear because it shows our mind that we are capable of facing difficulties. Although action does not eliminate fear immediately, every time we take action, we gain confidence and strike a blow at the fear that limits us. Hamblin encourages us to take small steps toward our fears, each one bringing us closer to overcoming them. Conclusion: Positive thinking as freedom from fear. This chapter concludes with an important reminder that fear is a mental response that can be overcome through the use of positive thinking. By focusing on constructive thoughts, visualizing our success, strengthening our faith, and acting despite fear, we can free our minds and create a more positive reality. Fear loses its power when we realize that we are the creators of our experience. By changing our mindset and our emotional response to fear, we transform our lives, freeing ourselves from the mental chains that prevent us from moving forward. Chapter 8. The connection between the mind and success. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin explores how the mind plays a critical role in creating personal and professional success. For Hamblin, success is not just a matter of external abilities or opportunities, but is deeply related to how we direct our minds and how we use our beliefs, thoughts, and emotions to achieve our goals. The power of thought has an impact directly in our ability to succeed, and this chapter delves into how we can harness that power. The mind as a creator of success. Hamblin begins the chapter with a powerful statement: success begins in the mind. Everything we achieve in life, from personal relationships to professional achievements, is a result of what we have thought and believed about ourselves. If our mind is filled with positive thoughts, confidence, and faith in our abilities, opportunities for success become more accessible. Hamblin maintains that the mindset with which we approach life is crucial to achieving success. A mindset of abundance and growth opens doors, while a mindset of scarcity and limitation can keep us trapped in a cycle of failure. This is why developing a positive mindset is essential to creating success. The role of positive thinking in creating success. Positive thinking is the fundamental pillar to building a life of lasting success. Hamblin explains that when we feed our mind with optimistic and confident thoughts, our subconscious mind begins to align with those thoughts and acts accordingly. Positive thinking not only motivates us to move forward, but it also attracts the circumstances and people that need to be present for our goals to materialize. Hamblin emphasizes that success is the natural result of a positive mindset. When our mind is focused on what we can achieve, opportunities present themselves. This does not mean that success will be immediate, but positive thinking gives us the energy and determination necessary to persevere on the path to our goals, even in the face of obstacles. Faith as the engine of success. Another key aspect that Hamblin highlights is the power of faith in the process of success. Faith not only refers to religious belief, but also to a deep belief in our own abilities and in the possibility of achieving what we set out to do. Without faith in ourselves and our goals, success becomes impossible. Hamblin points out that faith has a direct relationship with positive thinking, since faith is fueled by the thoughts we hold about ourselves and our circumstances. If we believe in our abilities and have faith in our ability to overcome challenges, we become more resilient and able to maintain long-term motivation. The power of visualization in success. Hamblin dedicates significant space to visualization as a fundamental tool to achieve success. Visualization, according to Hamblin, is the practice of mentally seeing what we want to achieve, experiencing it in our mind, and feeling that we have already achieved it. This exercise, repeated with regularity and conviction, has a direct impact on the way we relate to our goals. Visualization creates a clear image in the subconscious mind of what we desire, and as this image becomes more vivid and repeated, our mind begins to work on manifesting that reality in the physical world. Through visualization, we reinforce our faith in success and generate the confidence necessary to take action in that direction. Persistence as the key to success. In this chapter, Hamblin also addresses the importance of persistence in the process of achieving success. Persistence is the ability to maintain constant focus on our goals, even when circumstances are not favorable or when we face challenges. Positive thinking and faith in the process help strengthen persistence, since when we maintain a positive attitude, we are less likely to give up in the face of difficulties. Hamblin explains that success is not about getting immediate results, but about persevering over time. Many people fail because they give up too soon, but those who are persistent and continue to work with faith, despite obstacles, are the ones who will eventually achieve success. Success and the law of attraction. Another interesting point that Hamblin touches on is the law of attraction, a concept according to which what we think and feel has the power to attract corresponding circumstances and experiences in our lives. According to this law, if we hold thoughts of abundance and success, we will attract experiences that reinforce that belief. The law of attraction works in conjunction with positive thinking, creating a virtuous circle that increases our chances of success. The importance of self-discipline. Finally, Hamblin emphasizes that success is not just a matter of positive thinking or visualization, but requires action. Self-discipline is essential to stay focused on our goals and to make the right decisions every day. Self-discipline helps us persist on the path to success, even when results are not immediately seen. Self-discipline also involves the ability to take responsibility for our decisions and our results. Instead of blaming external factors, a successful person understands that control is in their hands and commits to taking the necessary actions to achieve what they want. Conclusion: the connection between the mind and success. This chapter closes with the powerful conclusion that the mind is the key to success. By cultivating a positive mindset, faith in ourselves, and using tools like visualization and persistence, we can create the conditions for success. Success is not an accident, but a mental creation that is reflected in our actions and results. Chapter 9. How to use affirmation and meditation to achieve goals. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin teaches us how to use two powerful tools to achieve our goals: affirmations and meditation. According to Hamblin, these practices can help us strengthen our minds, change our limiting beliefs, and ultimately transform our reality. This chapter details how we can integrate these tools into our daily lives to build a positive mindset and achieve success. The power of affirmations. Hamblin begins this chapter by highlighting that affirmations are one of the most effective tools for transforming the mind. Affirmations are positive statements that we repeat with faith and conviction to reprogram our subconscious mind. By telling ourselves that we are capable, that we can achieve our goals, and that we deserve success, we are reinforcing a mentality of abundance and self-confidence. Affirmations act as forces of attraction that create a positive mindset and align us with what we want to achieve. Hamblin explains that affirmations are not just empty words, but powerful tools of change that directly affect our psyche. Through daily repetition and unwavering faith in them, we can begin to see tangible changes in our lives. How to make effective affirmations. Hamblin provides a guide on how to make effective affirmations. The statements must be 1. Positive. They should focus on what we want to achieve, not on what we don't want. For example, instead of saying, "I am not poor," we can say, "I am prosperous and successful." 2. In present tense. They must be stated in the present, as if we were already experiencing the success we want. This reinforces the idea that the manifestation is already happening, not in the future. 3. Repetitive. Constant repetition is key. The more we repeat the affirmations, the more strength they gain, and the faster we change our mindset. 4. Emotional. Hamblin suggests that affirmations should be accompanied by positive feelings. By feeling what we say, we increase the positive energy we send to the universe. For example, a statement like, "Every day I am more successful and my efforts bring me closer to my goals," must not only be repeated, but also felt with emotion for it to have a profound impact. Meditation as a focus tool. Meditation is another key tool that Hamblin recommends to achieve our goals. According to him, meditation is a powerful way to calm the mind, increase concentration, and access deeper levels of consciousness. Through meditation, we can create a space where our thoughts align with our deepest intentions, helping us focus on what we really want to achieve. Hamblin explains that meditation is not just a practice to relax, but an active tool to transform our mind. When we meditate, stress reduction and mental clarity allow our affirmations and positive thoughts to become a tangible reality. Meditation allows our mind to calm and our intentions to flow without distractions, creating a direct connection with our goals. The importance of mental stillness. One of the essential aspects of meditation that Hamblin highlights is the importance of achieving mental stillness. In our daily lives, our minds are constantly occupied with thoughts of fear, stress, and worries. Meditation allows us to silence that stream of thoughts, giving us clarity and purpose. Mental stillness is essential so that we can fully concentrate on what we want to achieve. Hamblin suggests that by achieving that stillness, the mind becomes a much more effective tool for manifesting our desires, since the focus is much clearer and stronger. How to integrate meditation and affirmations. Hamblin teaches that the best way to use these two tools, affirmations and meditation, is to integrate them into a daily practice. Suggestion suggests dedicating time each morning and evening to 1. Meditate. Start the day with a few minutes of deep meditation, focusing on mental stillness and the intentions we have for the day. 2. Repeat affirmations. After meditating, repeat positive and empowering affirmations, feeling each word and believing in its truth. This combined practice helps consolidate our goals and direct our mind towards them in a more efficient and effective way. How to overcome mental resistance with affirmations and meditation. An important aspect that Hamblin highlights is that we often face mental resistance when we try to use affirmations and meditation. The subconscious mind, being deeply rooted in old and limiting beliefs, can create doubt or impede the process of change. However, Hamblin points out that with constant practice and with a firm commitment, the mind will begin to accept the new thoughts and new beliefs. The key, according to Hamblin, is persistence. As we continue the practice of affirmations and meditation, mental resistance decreases and the transformation process accelerates. Meditation as a form of alignment with success. Hamblin concludes that meditation, when practiced correctly, becomes a powerful alignment tool for success. It allows us to access inner wisdom, strengthen our faith, and clarify what we really want to achieve. Meditation also helps us visualize success in our lives, allowing thoughts and emotions to align with our highest goals. Conclusion: using affirmations and meditation to achieve goals. This chapter reinforces the idea that affirmations and meditation are key tools to achieve any goal. By integrating these practices into our daily lives, we can strengthen our positive mindset, align our intentions with our goals, and overcome the mental barriers that limit us. Hamblin emphasizes that with persistence, faith, and action, we can create a reality of success using the powerful tools of affirmations and meditation. Chapter 10. The process of changing negative mental habits. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin addresses one of the most crucial aspects of achieving a full and successful life: changing negative mental habits. Habits of mind are patterns of thinking that we have repeated for so long that they have become second nature to us. However, Hamblin explains that these negative habits may be limiting our potential and affecting our health, relationships, and success. This chapter offers strategies to transform those habits and replace them with more positive and constructive patterns. The mind as a set of habits. Hamblin begins the chapter by explaining that the human mind is organized around mental habits. Just as our physical actions become habits with repetition, our thoughts can also become automatic, and many times those negative thoughts operate without us even being aware of them. These negative mental habits can include thoughts of doubt, fear, anxiety, resentment, or pessimism, and although they may seem harmless at first, over time they profoundly affect our reality. Negative mental habits affect not only our emotions and mental health, but also manifest themselves in our daily lives, creating unfavorable conditions. The first step to change them is to recognize them. The power of repetition and awareness. To change a mental habit, Hamblin explains that awareness is the first step. We must be aware of the thoughts that we constantly repeat. This process requires careful observation of our mind to detect the thoughts that limit us. Self-observation is a powerful tool for identifying patterns that no longer serve us. Once negative mental habits are identified, the next step is to replace them with positive and empowering thoughts. Hamblin maintains that positive thinking and self-control are the keys to transforming any mental habit. By practicing consciously repeating affirmations, visualizations, and success thoughts, we can replace negative thoughts with more positive and constructive thoughts. The impact of emotions on mental habits. Hamblin also emphasizes that emotions play a crucial role in the formation and maintenance of mental habits. Emotions are deeply connected to our thoughts, and if our thoughts are negative, our emotions tend to be equally unfavorable. Anxiety, fear, and sadness are emotions that are often related to repeated negative thought patterns. To change a negative mental habit, it is essential to work with both thoughts and emotions. Emotional transformation occurs when we begin to think differently. When we train our minds to focus on the positive, we begin to experience emotions of joy, optimism, and hope, which, in turn, reinforce new constructive mental habits. The practice of mental discipline. Hamblin highlights that mental discipline is essential to change negative mental habits. Just as we train our bodies to be fit, we must train our minds to think more positively and focused. This requires self-control and the willingness to change. Negative mental habits don't fade overnight. It takes daily practice to replace them with new thought patterns. Hamblin encourages us to be persistent and consistent in this process, as real mental change takes time and dedication. Repeating positive affirmations, practicing visualization, and maintaining a success mindset are ways to strengthen new mental habits and weaken negative ones. The process of replacing negative mental habits involves gradually changing the way we think. Instead of focusing on what we cannot do, we should focus our attention on what we are capable of achieving. Hamblin proposes using the following strategies for this replacement process. 1. Replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. When facing thoughts of doubt or fear, we must counteract them with affirmations that reinforce our self-esteem and beliefs of success. For example, if we have a thought of, "I will never be able to achieve this," we can replace it with, "I am capable of achieving anything I set my mind to." 2. Practice gratitude. As we develop gratitude for what we have, our mind focuses on the positive and away from the negative. Gratitude acts as an antidote to negative thoughts by shifting our mindset from scarcity to abundance. 3. Develop positive mental habits. Hamblin suggests practicing new mental habits that help us focus our minds on success and well-being. Reading uplifting books, listening to positive audios, or surrounding ourselves with optimistic people are ways to strengthen our mental habits. 4. Meditate to calm the mind. Meditation helps stop the constant flow of negative thoughts, allowing our mind to center itself and focus on what we really want to achieve. Hamblin recommends practicing meditation regularly to maintain a calm and focused mind. Patience and perseverance in mental change. Hamblin stresses that patience is essential when trying to change negative mental habits. The mind does not change immediately, and it is normal to encounter resistance along the way. However, persistence in daily practice will bring results over time. Mental change is gradual, but what matters is maintaining the commitment to transform our thoughts and emotions. The success mentality. Finally, Hamblin encourages us to adopt a success mindset and view the process of change as an opportunity to grow. Positive mental habits not only improve our lives, but also bring us closer to our best version. By transforming our mind, we transform our reality, opening the way for success and prosperity. Conclusion: change negative mental habits. This chapter concludes with the affirmation that changing negative mental habits is essential to achieving a life of success and well-being. Hamblin reminds us that the power of thought is in our hands, and with the constant practice of positive thoughts, affirmations, and mental discipline, we can transform our reality. Mental change is not easy, but it is absolutely possible if we commit to replacing negative thoughts with thoughts that strengthen us and lead us to success. Chapter 11. The Transformation of the Mind Through Self-Control. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin guides us through the process of mental transformation through self-control, a concept that he considers crucial to achieving success in all aspects of life. The mind is a powerful force, but without self-control, it can be easily influenced by negative and limiting thoughts. Self-control is what allows our mind to function intentionally, helping us direct our actions and thoughts toward what we want to achieve, instead of reacting automatically and disorganized to life circumstances. The mind as a powerful but volatile tool. Hamblin begins this chapter by stating that the human mind is, by nature, incredibly powerful, but can also be volatile and chaotic if not properly controlled. Our thoughts and emotions are powerful forces that can determine our reality, and if we don't have the self-control to manage them, our mind can be a battlefield between what we really want and what our thoughts or emotions drive us to do. The key to transforming our life lies in learning to direct our mind, since, without self-control, our negative thoughts can easily weaken us and distance us from our goals. Self-control and mental discipline. Hamblin emphasizes that self-control is not something that is taken for granted, but rather it is a habit that we must constantly cultivate. Self-control involves mental discipline, which refers to the ability to direct our thoughts and emotions in the right direction, regardless of external circumstances. This mental discipline not only allows us to make wiser and more constructive decisions, but also strengthens our determination and resilience in the face of challenges. Self-control allows us to focus on the positive and what we really want, while mental discipline teaches us to reduce distractions and avoid falling into self-limiting mental patterns. For Hamblin, a disciplined mindset is what leads us to remain steadfast in our vision and goals, even when difficulties arise. The importance of staying calm in the face of adversity. A key aspect of self-control is the ability to remain calm and not get carried away by negative emotions in times of stress or adversity. Hamblin states that success depends not only on our skills and efforts, but also on our ability to remain calm when faced with difficult situations. Self-control helps us react rationally, instead of getting carried away by impulses that could lead us to make hasty or wrong decisions. According to Hamblin, the key is to stop before you react. Instead of reacting immediately with emotions of anger, fear, or frustration, self-control teaches us to pause, reflect, and then act wisely. This type of self-control allows us to face any situation with clarity and balance. How to cultivate self-control through daily practice. Hamblin emphasizes that self-control is not something that is achieved immediately, but rather it is a skill that must be practiced daily. In the same way we train our body in the gym to strengthen our muscles, we must train our mind to become mentally stronger. To do this, Hamblin recommends the following daily practices. 1. Self-observation. The first step to developing self-control is to observe our thoughts. This involves being aware of the automatic thoughts that arise and how we react emotionally to them. Self-observation allows us to identify mental patterns that we know do not serve us and make conscious decisions to change them. 2. Meditation. Meditation is a powerful tool to develop self-control because it helps us calm our minds and observe our thoughts without judging them or getting carried away by them. Meditating regularly strengthens our ability to concentrate and helps us control our emotions, which facilitates the process of self-control in times of challenge. 3. Replace negative thoughts with positive ones. The key to self-control is not allowing negative thoughts to dominate our mind. Whenever a limiting or destructive thought arises, immediately replace it with a positive one. This takes practice, but the more we do it, the easier it will be to maintain a positive mindset. 4. The practice of gratitude. Appreciating what we have and focusing on the good things in our lives helps us change a negative mindset into a positive mindset. Gratitude allows us to see the positive side of every situation, which is essential for maintaining self-control. 5. Set clear goals. Having a clear purpose gives us a definite direction to direct our energy. People who have a clear goal are more likely to maintain self-control, since their mind is focused on what they want to achieve and not on the distractions or temptations that may arise along the way. The relationship between self-control and self-confidence. Hamblin also points out that self-control is closely related to self-confidence. When we control our thoughts and emotions, we strengthen our confidence in our ability to face challenges and make wise decisions. Self-confidence is built through self-discipline, since every time we exercise self-control, we demonstrate to our mind that we are capable of managing our life and making decisions that bring us closer to our goals. Self-control as a basis for long-term success. Hamblin emphasizes that self-control is what allows us to achieve lasting success. Many people may be temporarily successful, but if they have not developed self-control, their results will not be sustainable. True success comes from the ability to maintain focus over time, overcoming obstacles, and maintaining persistence. Self-control acts as the glue that holds everything together, allowing us to stay the course and move forward despite difficulties. The importance of patience in self-control. Finally, Hamblin emphasizes that patience is a key element of self-control. Changing our mental and emotional habits takes time, and we must be patient with ourselves during the process. Perseverance is essential to achieve success, and patience allows us to be constant in our efforts without becoming discouraged when the results are not immediate. Conclusion: self-control as a driver of mental transformation. This chapter reinforces the idea that self-control is one of the fundamental pillars of mental transformation. Through the constant practice of self-control, we can change our mindset, eliminate negative habits, and create a positive mindset that allows us to achieve our goals and live a successful life. By cultivating self-control, we empower ourselves to direct our lives and take control of our destiny. Hamblin reminds us that lasting success depends not only on our external abilities, but on our ability to keep our minds focused on what is important, overcoming temptations, and remaining calm in the face of adversity. Chapter 12. The Subconscious Mind and Its Influence on Daily Life. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin explores the power and profound influence of the subconscious mind on our daily lives. Throughout the chapter, Hamblin explains how our subconscious mind plays a crucial role in creating our realities, influencing our emotions, beliefs, and actions in significant ways. The subconscious mind, although it is a hidden territory of our consciousness, has constant control over our decisions and behaviors. Hamblin offers insight into how we can access this deep mind and use it to create a more positive life aligned with our goals. The nature of the subconscious mind. Hamblin begins by describing the subconscious mind as a powerful force that operates outside of our immediate awareness. We are often not aware of the thoughts and beliefs that are operating in our subconscious, but they guide us and determine our actions. Unlike the conscious mind, which is involved in rational thinking and deliberate decisions, the subconscious mind is responsible for our automatic reactions, emotions, and habitual behavior patterns. The subconscious mind has an incredibly extensive capacity to store information and process past experiences, which continue to influence our present actions. These patterns of thoughts and behaviors are often the result of early programming we receive from our parents, teachers, and the society, and can be positive or negative depending on the nature of the experiences we store. The influence of the subconscious mind on our daily lives. Hamblin emphasizes that many of our daily actions are a direct result of what is stored in our subconscious mind. From our emotional reactions to everyday decisions, our subconscious mind guides much of our social interactions, our health, and our overall well-being. For example, limiting beliefs or unconscious fears can lead to anxiety or self-doubt that affects our self-esteem and ability to make sound decisions. Additionally, the subconscious mind is key in forming our habits. When we repeat certain actions or thoughts, these become imprinted in our subconscious mind, where they become automatic patterns. This can be helpful when it comes to positive habits, such as exercising or eating a healthy diet. However, it can also work against us if we have ingrained negative habits, such as chronic stress or self-criticism. Accessing and reprogramming the subconscious mind. One of the most powerful teachings of this chapter is that we can access and reprogram our subconscious mind to change negative patterns that limit us. Hamblin offers several techniques for doing so, starting with conscious self-observation. Being aware of automatic thoughts and underlying beliefs allows us to identify areas that need change. Once we identify negative patterns, we can begin to replace them with new thoughts that are aligned with our goals and values. One of the main techniques for reprogramming the subconscious mind is the use of positive affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that, when repeated consistently, begin to be absorbed by the subconscious mind, gradually changing the mental programming. Hamblin recommends practicing affirmations every day, especially in a relaxed state, such as right before sleep or upon waking, when the subconscious mind is most receptive. Visualization as a reprogramming tool. Another powerful tool for influencing the subconscious mind is visualization. Hamblin explains that the mind cannot distinguish between a real experience and one vividly imagined, meaning that by repeatedly visualizing personal success or achievements, we are sending signals to our subconscious mind that these experiences are possible and attainable. Visualization not only creates a mental image of what we want to achieve, but it also involves feeling the emotion associated with that achievement. This process helps cement the belief in our ability to succeed, which in turn reinforces the subconscious programming of confidence and capability. The role of the subconscious mind in health and well-being. Hamblin emphasizes that the subconscious mind has a significant impact on our physical and emotional health. Many physical illnesses and ailments, according to Hamblin, are the result of patterns of mental stress and repressed emotion that are stored in the subconscious. Negative beliefs about our health, such as the belief that we will always be sick or that we can never get better, directly affect our body's immune function and resistance. On the other hand, when we change our subconscious beliefs towards thoughts of well-being and perfect health, the mind begins to align with those new patterns, promoting physical improvement. Through meditation, visualization, and affirmations, we can heal both the mind and the body, as the body follows the mind. The influence of the subconscious mind on personal success. An important area that Hamblin touches on is how the subconscious mind influences our ability to succeed. Many people have subconscious limiting beliefs about success or prosperity. These beliefs may be based on ideas of unworthiness, fear of failure, or fear of success itself. As we reprogram the subconscious mind with thoughts of abundance, success, and self-acceptance, we begin to open doors that previously seemed closed. Hamblin states that success depends not only on external abilities, but also on how we perceive our possibilities internally. The subconscious mind, being infused with positive beliefs, helps us identify opportunities and make wise decisions, creating a positive spiral toward success. The power of the subconscious for manifestation. Lastly, Hamblin highlights that the subconscious mind is essential in the manifestation process. The act of visualizing, affirming, and feeling what we desire creates a vibrational energy that aligns with the universe to bring our goals to reality. By connecting the conscious mind with the subconscious mind, our ability to manifest is enhanced. Hamblin teaches that the key is to harmonize the conscious mind with the subconscious. When these two minds are aligned, our energy and thoughts create a frequency that attracts what we desire in our life. Conclusion: the power of the subconscious mind. This chapter makes it clear to us that the subconscious mind is a powerful engine that guides our lives, our beliefs, and our decisions. Through awareness, mental reprogramming, and visualization, we can access this power and direct it toward creating the life we desire. The subconscious mind not only influences our health, but is also an engine of success and prosperity when used in a positive and constructive way. Chapter 13: The Power of the Universal Mind in the Creation of Reality. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin explores the universal mind and its role in creating our reality. According to Hamblin, the universal mind is a cosmic force or intelligence that influences and connects all individual minds. This universal force is responsible for everything that happens in the universe and has the power to manifest our desires and goals. Hamblin teaches how to align ourselves with the universal mind to create the reality we desire. The universal mind as a source of creation. Hamblin begins this chapter by stating that the universal mind is the source of all creation. It is a cosmic intelligence that transcends individual minds and is in everything around us. According to Hamblin, this universal mind not only exists in outer space, but is also within each of us. We are all connected to this cosmic force through our own minds and the energy we emit into the universe. According to Hamblin, everything in the universe, from material objects to the circumstances of our lives, is the result of the action of the universal mind. Our thoughts and beliefs align with universal energy, causing our realities to manifest accordingly. The universal mind has no limits, so anything we desire can be created by aligning ourselves with it. The connection between the individual mind and the universal mind. Hamblin explains that the individual mind of each human being is connected to the universal mind. This connection is like a channel that allows our intentions and thoughts to be transmitted to the universe. When we have positive, clear, and focused thoughts on what we want, that energy aligns with the universal mind, creating a positive vibration that attracts the circumstances and opportunities we need to manifest our goals. On the contrary, if our thoughts are filled with fear, doubt, or mistrust, we send negative energy to the universal mind, which can manifest itself in obstacles or unfavorable situations. This is why Hamblin emphasizes the importance of cultivating positive thoughts aligned with what we really want in life. The law of attraction and the universal mind. This chapter also touches on the concept of the law of attraction, which states that we attract to us what we constantly focus and think about. Hamblin explains that the universal mind responds to our mental energy and that everything we think manifests in our lives, whether good or bad. This law is a natural law that is in operation all the time, regardless of whether we are aware of it or not. The key to harnessing the universal mind is to focus on what we want and visualize it with clarity and emotional strength. When we maintain a positive attitude and alignment with our goals, we begin to attract those experiences to us in a positive way. Natural way. The universal mind works as a reflection of our own energy and thoughts. How to connect with the universal mind for Hamblin. The connection with the universal mind is not something that depends on external circumstances, but on our mental attitude. He suggests several ways to strengthen our connection with this cosmic mind. 1. Meditation. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to access the universal mind. By calming our mind and entering a state of deep awareness, we can tune into universal energy and receive clarity about our goals and desires. 2. Visualization. Through active visualization, we can send our intentions to the universal mind. Visualization is a powerful tool for manifesting our desires because it allows our mind to focus completely on the desired reality, which aligns our energy with the frequency of the universe. 3. Affirmations. Repeating positive affirmations of abundance, success, and prosperity reinforces our connection with the universal mind. Affirmations, when repeated with faith and conviction, create a mental bridge with the universe and align us with the energy we need to manifest our desires. 4. Trust and gratitude. Trusting the process and practicing gratitude for what we already have are effective ways to tune into the universal mind. Gratitude increases our energetic vibration and makes us more receptive to the blessings and opportunities the universe has to offer us. The process of manifestation through the universal mind. Hamblin explains that manifesting our desires through the universal mind is not just a matter of thinking positively. It is an active process that requires commitment, faith, and action. The universal mind responds to our thoughts and emotions, but we must also act in the physical world to see results. By taking actions aligned with our desires, we send a clear signal to the universal mind that we are ready to receive what we have visualized and affirmed. The importance of faith and persistence for Hamblin. Faith in the universal mind is fundamental to the process of manifestation. Without faith, our intentions will not be powerful enough to move cosmic energies in the direction of our desires. Faith strengthens our connection with the universal mind and gives us confidence that everything we desire is already in the process of manifesting. Plus, persistence is key. Hamblin explains that although the universe responds to our energies, time is a factor in the manifestation process. It is important to keep faith and persist in our efforts, even when the results are not immediate. With patience and persistence, we can see our reality begin to align with our visualizations and affirmations. Conclusion. The power of the universal mind in the creation of reality. This chapter concludes with a powerful reflection on the unlimited potential we possess by aligning ourselves with the universal mind. By understanding that we are part of a cosmic energy and that our mind is the key to manifesting our desires, we begin to understand our ability to create the reality we desire. The universal mind is always available to help us achieve our goals, but we must tune into it through positive thoughts, visualization, affirmations, and faith. Chapter 14. The daily practice of visualization for success. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin delves deeper into visualization as a critical tool for achieving success and prosperity. Throughout the chapter, Hamblin explains how visualization is not just a mental exercise, but a powerful tool that can help us manifest our desires. Visualization, according to Hamblin, has the ability to align our minds with our goals, which increases the likelihood that those goals will materialize in reality. This chapter offers practical strategies for using visualization effectively in our daily lives. Visualization as a creation tool. Hamblin begins the chapter by stating that visualization is one of the most effective methods for creating the reality we desire. Visualization involves mentally seeing what we want to achieve, experiencing in our mind what we want to achieve, and feeling the emotion associated with that achievement. When we visualize with clarity and determination, we are sending a clear signal to our subconscious mind and the universe that that reality is already in the process of creation. Visualization works because the mind is not distinguished between what is real and what is imagined. When we visualize something repeatedly, our mind begins to accept that image as reality and acts according to that new mental programming. This process generates energy that attracts the circumstances, people, and opportunities we need to make our vision a reality. Visualization and connecting with the subconscious mind. One of the key points Hamblin makes is that visualization not only affects our conscious mind, but also our subconscious mind. The subconscious mind, being deeply connected to stored beliefs and emotions, responds with action when visualization is practiced consistently. The more vividly and emotionally we visualize something, the more likely our subconscious mind will begin to work on creating that vision. Hamblin explains that the subconscious mind is the driver of our actions. If we visualize ourselves reaching our goals with confidence and determination, our subconscious mind will guide us toward actions aligned with those goals, such as taking correct decisions, identify opportunities, or even eliminate fears or internal blocks. How to practice effective visualization. Hamblin offers several strategies to practice visualization effectively. 1. Find a quiet place. For effective visualization, it is essential to be in a quiet place, without distractions. Hamblin suggests sitting in a comfortable position, closing your eyes, and relaxing completely so the mind can focus fully on the visualization. 2. Be specific. The key to effective visualization is specificity. It is not enough to visualize something vague like, "I want to be successful." Instead, we should visualize specific details, such as, "I see myself in my office, receiving an award for my exceptional performance," or "I am achieving my financial goals, and my bank account reflects that success." The more detailed and vivid the mental image, the more effective it will be. 3. Use all the senses. To make visualization more powerful, Hamblin recommends engaging all our senses. Visualize not only what you see, but also what you hear, feel, and smell in that setting. The more realistic the image is in your mind, the stronger its impact on your subconscious. 4. Feel the emotion of achievement. Visualization should not only focus on the physical aspects of success, but also on the emotions we experience when achieving our goals. Hamblin emphasizes that emotion plays a fundamental role in the manifestation process. We should feel the gratitude, joy, and satisfaction associated with achieving our goals. This emotional energy helps the visualization materialize more quickly. 5. Repeat daily. Visualization is a practice that requires consistency. Hamblin recommends practicing visualization every day, preferably in the morning when you wake up or at night before going to sleep, when our mind is most receptive. Repetition strengthens the mental image and the conviction that our desires are already in the process of being fulfilled. The impact of visualization on action. Hamblin stresses that visualization is not just a passive mental exercise. It must be accompanied by action. While visualization aligns our minds with what we want, the real change comes when we combine visualization with concrete actions toward our goals. The visualization should inspire us to act with more confidence, more determination, and with a positive mindset. Action is what completes the cycle of creation. If we visualize success but do not take steps towards it, the manifestation is delayed. However, when we act on the positive energy generated by visualization, opportunities begin to arise naturally. Visualization as a tool to overcome obstacles. Another important benefit of visualization is that it helps us overcome obstacles. When we visualize success, we begin to see challenges as opportunities to grow and learn, rather than insurmountable barriers. Visualization gives us the mental strength to persist on the path toward our goals, even when difficulties seem overwhelming. By visualizing a solution before facing an obstacle, our subconscious mind is already looking for ways to solve that problem when we actually face it. Visualization acts as an internal guide that prepares us to handle challenges effectively. Visualization and the law of attraction. Hamblin explains how the law of attraction is activated when we visualize positively and with emotional strength. According to the law of attraction, what we think and feel constantly attracts circumstances, people, and situations to us that match that energy. By visualizing our goals with emotion and clarity, we send a vibrational frequency that attracts what we desire. Visualization, in this sense, acts like a magnet that brings what we have visualized to us. Conclusion: visualization practice for success. This chapter concludes with a reminder that visualization is a fundamental tool in the process of creating the reality we desire. Through daily visualization, we can align our minds with our goals, strengthen our faith in the manifestation of our desires, and take effective actions to achieve success. Hamblin encourages us to practice visualization with determination and excitement, as over time, we will begin to see our desires become reality. Chapter 15. How to cultivate constructive thoughts. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin explores the power of constructive thoughts and their ability to transform our lives. Hamblin emphasizes that our thoughts are powerful forces that can determine our reality. The thoughts we cultivate in our minds not only affect how we feel, they also shape our experiences and circumstances. According to Hamblin, the key to living a successful and fulfilling life lies in cultivating positive, constructive thoughts that propel us toward our goals and help us overcome any obstacles we face. The power of thoughts. Hamblin begins the chapter by reminding us that our thoughts are the basis of our entire reality. The thoughts that dominate our minds act like seeds that grow and become actions and, eventually, results. If we cultivate negative and limiting thoughts, those thoughts will attract negative circumstances into our lives. However, if we focus on positive, constructive, and empowering thoughts, our circumstances will also begin to reflect that positive energy. Hamblin emphasizes that the human mind is extraordinarily creative and can create any reality we want, as long as our thoughts are aligned with that desired reality. Conscious thinking, when directed positively, can change not only our mindset, but also the situations we experience. The relationship between thoughts and emotions. One of the key teachings of this chapter is the close relationship between thoughts and emotions. Hamblin states that thoughts not only impact our minds and actions, but they also directly influence how we feel. When we feed our mind with negative thoughts, our emotions are dragged towards stress, anxiety, or depression. On the contrary, when we cultivate positive and optimistic thoughts, our emotions align with that energy, and we feel happier, more energetic, and motivated. Hamblin explains that our emotions are a direct response to the thoughts we choose to think. Therefore, if we want to improve our emotions and overall well-being, we need to start shifting our thoughts toward those that strengthen and uplift us. Constructive thinking as an antidote to negativity. Constructive thinking is a powerful antidote to negative thoughts. Hamblin teaches that we can't stop negative thoughts from arising from time to time, but what we can do is choose which thoughts to give power to. Instead of wasting time regretting what we can't change, we should replace those thoughts with positive thoughts that help us see solutions instead of problems. An effective technique for cultivating constructive thoughts, according to Hamblin, is the practice of positive affirmations. Affirmations are clear, positive statements that we say out loud or in our minds, such as "I am capable," "I deserve success," or "I am stronger and more confident every day." By constantly repeating these affirmations, we reprogram our subconscious mind and change our limiting beliefs to beliefs that propel us toward success. The importance of positive visualizations. Hamblin also explains that visualization is a powerful technique for cultivating constructive thoughts. Visualization is not only about imagining what we want to achieve, but about mentally experiencing the success, positive emotions, and gratitude we will feel when we achieve our goals. By visualizing our achievements with clarity and vivid detail, we send a clear signal to our subconscious mind that those achievements are possible and in the process of manifesting. Visualization helps create a positive and vibrant image of what we want, and this mental image becomes an internal guide that leads us to act accordingly. Hamblin emphasizes that visualization, combined with affirmations, creates a force. powerful vibration that can attract the circumstances necessary to manifest our goals. Controlling negative thoughts. Hamblin points out that mental self-discipline is essential to control negative thoughts. The mind tends to drift toward negative thoughts if it is not given clear, positive direction. Self-control is crucial to stopping the flow of destructive thoughts before they become permanent patterns. An effective way to take control of our thoughts is to practice meditation. Meditation allows us to silence the mind and reconnect with our inner being, where we can access clearer and more constructive thoughts. Hamblin recommends meditating regularly, especially when we feel overwhelmed by negative thoughts. Meditation gives us the space to observe our thoughts without identifying with them, allowing us to free ourselves from negativity. The impact of constructive thinking on success. Hamblin devotes a significant section of the chapter to explaining how constructive thinking is directly related to success. People who think positive and constructive thoughts not only feel better about themselves, but they are also more likely to take actions that bring them closer to success. The confidence generated by positive thoughts makes people commit to their goals more effectively, without doubting themselves. Hamblin points out that when we think constructively, our actions become more purposeful and more effective. This does not mean that obstacles disappear, but positive thinking gives us the strength to face them in a more resilient way. The influence of the environment on thoughts. The environment we live in plays an important role in the thoughts we cultivate. If we are surrounded by negative people or situations that encourage pessimism, our own thoughts are more likely to follow that pattern. Hamblin recommends surrounding ourselves with positive and supportive people who help us maintain a constructive mindset. The physical environment also has an impact on our thoughts. An orderly and positive place creates an atmosphere that supports creative and productive thinking. Hamblin suggests that we keep our personal spaces organized and consciously choose environments that help us cultivate constructive thoughts. Conclusion: the daily practice of constructive thoughts. This chapter concludes with a reflection on how cultivating constructive thoughts is one of the keys to creating a successful and satisfying life. Hamblin emphasizes that our thoughts are a powerful force that shapes our reality, and that by training our minds to focus on the positive, we can overcome challenges, attract success, and live a full life. The daily practice of affirmations, visualization, and meditation can help us transform our thoughts and create a more positive and successful life. Chapter 16. The relationship between thoughts and prosperity. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin explores how our thoughts have a direct connection to our ability to attract prosperity. According to Hamblin, prosperity is not just limited to material wealth, but encompasses all aspects of life, including personal success, health, relationships, and spiritual abundance. This chapter focuses on how prosperity mindsets and beliefs affect our ability to achieve abundance in various areas of our lives. The mind as creator of prosperity. Hamblin begins the chapter with a powerful statement: thought is the key to prosperity. He explains that our external reality is the reflection of our internal thoughts. If we constantly feed our minds with thoughts of scarcity, fear, or doubt, we attract circumstances that reflect those beliefs. On the contrary, if we cultivate thoughts of abundance, faith, and prosperity, our lives begin to reflect that positive energy, and prosperity begins to manifest. Hamblin emphasizes that everything we experience in our lives, from job opportunities to relationships, is influenced by the thoughts we cultivate over time. If we believe we deserve prosperity, we will attract circumstances that reflect it. The human mind, according to Hamblin, is so powerful that we can manifest abundance simply by changing our beliefs about what is possible for us. The power of prosperity beliefs. One of the main barriers to prosperity is a lack of belief in our ability to be prosperous. Hamblin explains that many people, even those who work hard and strive to improve their situation, cannot achieve prosperity because of their limiting beliefs. These beliefs may come from childhood, social conditions, or past experiences that have reinforced the idea that money and abundance are out of reach. To overcome these barriers, Hamblin recommends changing our beliefs about money and success. We must begin to see prosperity as something natural, something that we deserve, and that is within everyone's reach. Changing your internal perspective on what it means to be prosperous is the first step toward creating a reality of abundance. If we believe that prosperity is for everyone, we can begin to see opportunities where we previously saw limitations. The abundance mentality versus the scarcity mentality. Hamblin stresses the importance of adopting an abundance mentality instead of a scarcity mentality. People with a scarcity mentality believe that success and wealth are limited, which leads them to compete for what they believe is scarce. It creates a negative energy that blocks the flow of abundance. In contrast, people with an abundance mentality believe that the universe has unlimited resources for everyone and that there is enough for everyone. Adopting an abundance mindset allows us to see the world as a place full of opportunity rather than a place full of competition. When we align ourselves with this mindset, we begin to attract opportunities that we did not see before, and we realize that we are worthy of receiving prosperity. According to Hamblin, the abundance mentality refers not only to material wealth, but also to the abundance of love, health, and happiness. Positive thinking as a catalyst for prosperity. A key part of this chapter is the discussion of how positive thinking acts as a catalyst for prosperity. Hamblin explains that our thoughts not only affect our internal psychology, but they also have a direct impact on the physical world. When we hold positive thoughts about our ability to succeed, we attract people, situations, and circumstances that support us on our path to prosperity. Positive thinking, combined with visualization and affirmations, creates a vibrational frequency that attracts what we desire. If we constantly visualize success and prosperity, our subconscious mind will begin to work to manifest that vision in our life. Hamblin highlights that this manifestation process does not happen immediately, but with persistence and faith, results begin to appear. The importance of action and perseverance. Although Hamblin emphasizes the power of positive thinking and belief in abundance, he also emphasizes that action is crucial to achieving prosperity. Thoughts alone cannot generate results without us being willing to take action toward our goals. Hamblin teaches that action must be aligned with positive thoughts. If we believe we are capable of success, we must be willing to act on that belief. Persistence is equally important. Prosperity does not always come quickly, and many people become demotivated when they do not see immediate results. However, Hamblin asserts that success is the result of consistent, determined action, even in the face of adversity. By maintaining a positive attitude and continuing to take steps toward our goals, we are creating the necessary circumstances for prosperity to flow into our lives. The role of gratitude in creating prosperity. Hamblin also discusses the importance of gratitude in the process of creating prosperity. Gratitude is a positive energy that, when expressed, attracts more of what we are grateful for. When we are grateful for what we already have, we send a signal of abundance to the universe, which opens the doors for more blessings to come. Our lives. Hamblin recommends practicing gratitude every day, not only for what we have already achieved, but also for what is yet to come. Conclusion. The relationship between thoughts and prosperity. This chapter concludes with the reflection that prosperity begins in the mind. The thoughts we cultivate, the beliefs we have about ourselves, and our ability to attract abundance determine the type of prosperity we experience in our lives. By adopting an abundance mindset, practicing positive thinking, and taking actions aligned with our goals, we can manifest prosperity in all aspects of our lives. Hamblin encourages us to cultivate positive thoughts of prosperity every day and to maintain faith that everything we desire is within our reach. Chapter 17. The importance of faith and hope in achieving goals. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin delves into two of the most crucial aspects of achieving our goals: faith and hope. According to Hamblin, these qualities are not only essential for maintaining focus on our goals, but they are also the catalysts that drive action toward the realization of our desires. Faith and hope work together to strengthen our resolve and create the conditions necessary for our dreams to materialize. Faith as the force that moves the mind and body. Hamblin begins this chapter by emphasizing that faith is one of the most powerful forces in human life. For Hamblin, faith is not just a matter of religious beliefs, but refers to an internal certainty in our ability to achieve our goals. Faith is what gives us the drive to make bold decisions and move forward in times of doubt. Faith is the invisible force that allows us to trust in ourselves, in our decisions, and in the process towards success. Faith is more than just belief. It is a state of conviction so deep that it directly influences our psyche and our actions. Hamblin tells us that when we have faith in something, we focus single-mindedly on that goal, no matter how difficult the obstacles are. Faith has the ability to transform thoughts and emotions into actions that bring us closer to the realization of our desires. The relationship between faith and action. One of the key lessons of this chapter is that faith must be accompanied by action. Faith alone is not enough to achieve our goals. We must act with confidence that our efforts will lead us to success. Hamblin points out that active faith is one that moves us to take action toward our goals, even when circumstances are not perfect or when doubts plague us. For example, if we have faith that we can achieve a goal, that faith should compel us to take action. Action is the bridge between thought and manifestation. Faith gives us the strength to persist and move forward, while action brings us closer to the desired result. Hope as the vision of the future. Hope, on the other hand, is the positive vision of the future that motivates us to move forward. Hamblin teaches us that hope is not simply a passive desire for something good to happen, but a positive expectation that everything we desire is within reach. Hope gives us the vision of what can be and keeps us focused on the desired outcome. Hope is what keeps us moving forward when circumstances are unfavorable or when doubt tries to sabotage us. When we have hope, we believe that our efforts are not in vain and that what we desire is near. Hope, in combination with faith, transforms obstacles into opportunities and turns temporary failure into a lesson in success. The importance of faith and hope in times of difficulty. Hamblin emphasizes that faith and hope are especially crucial in times of difficulty and adversity. When we face challenges or failures, faith and hope act as a stabilizing force that propels us forward. Faith tells us that, despite difficulties, what we desire is possible and that success is not far away. Hope reinforces that belief, giving us vision of what is to come, even when the path seems uncertain. Hamblin explains that the people who overcome the greatest challenges in life are those who maintain unwavering faith in their goals and constant hope for the future. Even in the most difficult times, faith and hope act as a lantern in the darkness, guiding us to success. How to cultivate faith and hope. Hamblin offers some strategies for cultivating faith and hope in our daily lives. 1. Affirm your positive beliefs. Repeat affirmations that reinforce your faith in yourself and your goals. Phrases like, "I am capable of achieving any goal I set for myself," or "success is within my reach," strengthen our internal faith and align us with our desires. 2. Visualize success. Visualizing your achieved goals is an effective way to cultivate hope. By vividly imagining success, we feel positive emotions that reinforce our positive expectation of the future. 3. Surround yourself with optimistic people. The environment plays a key role in cultivating faith and hope. By being surrounded by people who share a positive mindset, it is easier to maintain our own hope and faith as we support each other in times of doubt. 4. Face challenges with a positive mindset. Obstacles are inevitable, but our response to them can strengthen our faith. Instead of seeing challenges as barriers, we can learn to see them as opportunities to grow and improve, maintaining hope that everything will be resolved in due time. Faith as the basis of prosperity. Hamblin concludes this chapter by emphasizing that faith is the foundation upon which prosperity in all aspects of life is built. Without faith in ourselves, our abilities, and the manifestation process, it is very difficult to achieve our goals. Faith is what motivates us to act, to continue persevering even when circumstances are difficult. Hamblin also relates prosperity to hope and faith, since when we maintain hope and faith, we align ourselves with the energies of the universe that will guide us towards prosperity. The combination of both qualities creates an energetic field of abundance that attracts success in our lives. Conclusion: faith and hope as pillars of success. This chapter highlights that faith and hope are not just emotional or psychological qualities, but powerful forces that propel us toward success. Hamblin reminds us that to achieve our goals and prosperity, we must cultivate an unwavering faith in ourselves and our goals, along with constant hope for the future. Together, faith and hope strengthen us, motivate us, and prepare us for success. Chapter 18. The role of the subconscious in problem solving. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin explores the power of the subconscious in problem solving and how we can use this powerful tool to overcome obstacles and difficulties in our daily lives. The subconscious, according to Hamblin, is a limitless source of wisdom and problem solving that, when properly channeled, can guide us toward effective answers and quick solutions to any challenge we face. The subconscious as a powerful tool. Hamblin begins the chapter by stating that the subconscious is a much more powerful force than most people realize. The conscious mind, which deals with daily tasks and rational decisions, is only a fraction of our mental capacity. The subconscious, on the other hand, is the deep part of our mind that processes information, stores memories and knowledge, and influences our emotions and reactions. It is also the storehouse of all our beliefs and thought patterns. The subconscious not only manages our automatic functions, such as breathing or moving, but it also has the power to solve complex problems. According to Hamblin, the subconscious is like an intelligent servant that is always ready to help, as long as we know how to communicate with it. How the subconscious works in problem-solving. Hamblin explains that the subconscious has the ability to solve problems effectively and efficiently because it is not limited by the doubts or fears of the conscious mind. When we face a challenge, our conscious mind can become filled with worries and anxieties, often preventing us from making the best decisions. However, the subconscious, being less influenced by these negative emotions, can analyze the situation from a clearer and more objective perspective. The secret to accessing the wisdom of the subconscious, according to Hamblin, lies in directing it correctly and maintaining a receptive attitude. When we have a problem, we must be aware that the subconscious already has the solution and that we only need to request it precisely. An effective way to do this is to ask the right question and then allow the subconscious to handle the solution without interference. The importance of concentration in problem-solving. Hamblin emphasizes that concentration is essential when we want to use the subconscious to solve problems. When we face a challenge, we must focus our minds on the solution, not the problem. This means that instead of focusing on what we are missing or what is not working, we must visualize the solution we want to achieve and maintain a positive mindset. The key to activating the power of the subconscious lies in visualizing what we want to achieve. When we focus on the solution and visualize it clearly, we send a clear signal to our subconscious that we are ready to receive the answer. By doing this, the subconscious begins to work in the background, guiding us towards the right action at the right time. The process of communication with the subconscious, an essential aspect that Hamblin explains, is how to communicate effectively with the subconscious. According to him, a powerful way to do this is to ask clear questions before going to sleep. The subconscious mind is especially receptive in the moments close to sleep, as in that state, our conscious mind relaxes and deactivates, allowing the subconscious mind to take control. Therefore, when we face a problem, we must write it down or verbalize it clearly and confidently before going to sleep, trusting that the subconscious will provide us with a solution. Additionally, Hamblin recommends maintaining an attitude of faith when communicating with the subconscious. We must sincerely believe that the solution is already available and that our subconscious will find it for us. Faith and trust in this process are essential to activate the power of the subconscious. Visualization as a tool to activate the subconscious. Visualization also plays a crucial role in activating the subconscious. Hamblin teaches that we must mentally visualize the solution to our problem in a detailed and vivid way. By doing so, we are programming the subconscious with an image, positive, that will begin to work to materialize it. This visualization should be accompanied by feelings of gratitude and confidence that the solution is already underway. When we practice visualization, we are not only activating the subconscious, but we are also sending an energetic signal that aligns our mind with the frequency of the solution. This makes our conscious and subconscious minds work in harmony, and the solution to the problem will begin to appear naturally. The subconscious and creativity. Hamblin also touches on the role of the subconscious in the process of creativity. The subconscious mind is extremely creative as it is not limited by the norms and rules of logic and reason. When we face a problem, the subconscious can generate innovative and unusual solutions if we keep an open and receptive mind. To access this creativity, Hamblin recommends practicing meditation and focusing on the goal while maintaining a relaxed attitude. Creativity arises when our mind is allowed to flow without the restrictions imposed by fear or doubt. The power of faith in problem-solving. A central theme in this chapter is the power of faith in the problem-solving process. Faith is an essential element because it strengthens our confidence in the power of the subconscious. When we have faith in our ability to overcome an obstacle, we are sending a signal to the subconscious that we believe in the solution. Faith activates the power of the subconscious mind, allowing it to work more effectively in solving the problem. The role of the subconscious in healing. Hamblin also spends part of the chapter explaining how the subconscious plays a crucial role in the physical and emotional healing process. The subconscious can influence our health by changing the limiting beliefs we have about our ability to heal. By visualizing our healing and replacing negative thoughts with affirmations of well-being, we can strengthen the healing process. The subconscious mind has the power to modify the body's chemistry and promote optimal health. Conclusion: the power of the subconscious in problem-solving. This chapter concludes with the statement that the subconscious is a powerful and wise tool that can help us solve any problem in our life. Through visualization, faith, affirmations, and meditation, we can access this infinite source of wisdom and guidance. Hamblin reminds us that we must learn to communicate effectively with our subconscious, trust in its power, and be open to the creative solutions it offers us. Chapter 19: The Power of the Mind for Physical and Emotional Healing. In this chapter, Henry Thomas Hamblin focuses on the healing power of the mind and how our beliefs and thoughts can have a direct impact on our physical and emotional health. Hamblin explains that the mind and body are intimately connected and that our emotions, thoughts, and beliefs have a profound influence on our overall health. According to Hamblin, by training and directing our mind toward healing, we can restore our well-being and overcome many physical and emotional conditions. The relationship between mind and body. Hamblin begins this chapter by describing how the mind and body are interrelated and that mental conditions have a direct impact on our physical health. He explains that our emotions and thoughts influence the biological processes that occur in our body, from our heart rate to our immune system. In fact, many physical disorders, according to Hamblin, have their origins in emotional problems or negative thoughts that have accumulated over time. Anxiety, stress, and fear can trigger a physical response in the body that affects overall health. On the contrary, positive thoughts, faith, and optimistic attitudes can improve our health and strengthen our resistance to diseases. Hamblin emphasizes that the human body is more susceptible to disease when the mind is unbalanced or filled with negative emotions. The power of the mind to heal the body. One of the most powerful ideas in this chapter is that the mind has immense power over our physical health. Hamblin reminds us that we have been conditioned to think that conventional medicine is the only way to heal, but points out that the mind can be an effective healer if we know how to direct it correctly. Through positive affirmations, visualization, and constructive thoughts, we can free the body from many illnesses and pain. Hamblin emphasizes the importance of thinking about health and healing. Instead of focusing on illnesses or symptoms, we should focus our minds on imagining well-being and vitality. This positive mindset can cause the body to begin to heal naturally, as the mind directs the body toward a state of optimal health. The power of faith in healing. Faith is another crucial component in the healing process. Hamblin explains that when we have faith in our ability to heal, we activate the healing energy within us. Faith not only reinforces our belief in health and well-being, but also affects the physiological processes within our body. According to Hamblin, when we maintain a strong faith in our healing, our mind aligns with the healing energy, which increases our chances of recovery. Hamblin also points out that faith in life and our ability to heal creates an energetic frequency that attracts health. By having confidence in the body's ability to heal, we are activating the natural healing power that resides within us. This self-healing process depends not only on positive thoughts, but also on a deep belief in our ability to overcome difficulties and recover completely. Using affirmations for emotional healing in addition to physical healing, Hamblin devotes a significant portion of this chapter to emotional healing. He suggests that many physical illnesses and ailments have emotional roots and may be caused by unresolved resentments, fears, or traumas. Emotional healing is just as important as physical healing, and negative thoughts about ourselves or our circumstances can create an internal environment that encourages illness. Hamblin recommends using healing affirmations to heal both the body and the mind. Affirmations such as, "I am healthy, whole, and full of energy," or "My mind and body are in harmony," help reprogram the mind and free us from negative patterns. These affirmations must be repeated regularly, with conviction and feeling, to strengthen our faith in healing. Visualization as a healing tool. Visualization is another powerful technique Hamblin mentions for activating physical and emotional healing. By visualizing a healthy body, full of energy and vitality, we are sending a clear signal to our subconscious mind that our body is healing. Visualization can help relieve pain, reduce stress, and improve our immune response. For example, if we are struggling with an illness, we can visually imagine the cells in our body working to heal. Mentally seeing our body as energized and free of ailments can help release emotional blockages and allow physical healing to take place more easily. The power of gratitude in healing. Finally, Hamblin highlights the importance of gratitude in the healing process. Gratitude not only improves our mindset and connects us to the positive, but it also affects our health significantly. By being grateful for what we have and the health we enjoy, even when we are experiencing difficulties, we begin to free ourselves from negative emotions that could be affecting our health. Gratitude creates a positive energy field that improves our overall vibration and helps us attract abundance of health, happiness, and well-being. Conclusion: the power of the mind in physical and emotional healing. This chapter concludes with the reflection that the mind has immense power in the healing process, both physically and emotionally. By cultivating positive thoughts, faith, hope, affirmations, and visualization, we can activate the power of the mind to heal any ailment or emotional obstacle. The mind and body are intrinsically connected, and when we align our mindset with our health and well-being, we can experience deep healing on all levels. Hamblin encourages us to take control of our mind and actively use it to improve our health, trusting that we are capable of overcoming any challenge and achieving total well-being. Chapter 20. Conclusions: Mastering Thought and Achieving Success. In the final chapter of this book, Henry Thomas Hamblin closes with a profound reflection on how mastery of thought is essential to achieving success in any area of life. Throughout the previous chapters, you have discussed the various ways we can use our mind to create the reality we desire. Now, in this concluding chapter, Hamblin reinforces the idea that everything we need to succeed is already within us, and that controlled, directed thinking is the key to activating our full potential. The mind as the key to success. Hamblin begins the chapter by stating that the mind is the primary force behind all success. If we understand and learn to control our thoughts, we are able to direct our lives in the direction we want. Thought is ultimately the foundation of all our actions and, therefore, the success or failure we experience. Throughout the book, Hamblin has emphasized that our mindset determines the outcome we get. If our beliefs and thoughts are negative or limiting, we condemn ourselves to a cycle of failure and discouragement. On the contrary, if we feed our mind with positive thoughts of faith, hope, and trust, we create a solid foundation for success. The importance of self-confidence and mental discipline. One of the central ideas that Hamblin highlights in this chapter is the importance of self-confidence and mental discipline. Mastery of thought is not something that is achieved instantly. It requires daily practice, self-observation, and the development of a disciplined mindset that allows us to face challenges without being swept away by negative emotions or distractions. Self-confidence is the belief in our ability to achieve our goals. Hamblin suggests that we must cultivate this self-confidence through positive thinking and persistent action. Mental discipline is equally crucial. It allows us to stay focused on what really matters, without letting doubts or external distractions derail us from our path to success. Positive mentality as the basis of success. Throughout the book, Hamblin has reiterated that a positive mindset is an essential requirement for success. Success is not just about external abilities or favorable circumstances, but about how we manage our thoughts. When we adopt a positive mindset, we begin to attract circumstances, people, and opportunities that match that positive energy. This positive energy is a magnet that guides us to success. Hamblin also explains that although challenges and obstacles are inevitable, a positive mindset allows us to see those obstacles as opportunities for growth. People with a positive mindset do not give up in the face of adversity, but rather learn from it and become stronger. Persistence and a positive attitude are two of the most powerful qualities that any successful person must cultivate. Visualization and affirmation as tools for success. One of the key tools to master thinking and achieve success is visualization. Hamblin reiterates the importance of clearly visualizing our goals and achievements. Visualization is not just an act of imagining, but a way to program our subconscious mind to work in harmony with our goals. By seeing and feeling our goals as if we had already achieved them, we activate a powerful energy frequency that takes us toward those goals. Along with visualization, positive affirmations play a vital role in the process of creating success. Hamblin emphasizes that affirmations should be repeated regularly and deeply felt. These affirmations reinforce our positive beliefs and attitudes and allow us to reprogram our minds to attract prosperity and success. The power of the subconscious mind in achieving success. Hamblin also spends a significant portion of this chapter discussing how the subconscious mind plays a critical role in achieving success. The subconscious mind is the engine that directs many of our actions, even those that are not conscious to us. When we align our conscious thoughts with the desires of our subconscious mind, we begin to manifest our goals more effectively. One of the ways to harness the power of the subconscious mind is through repetition of positive thoughts and affirmations. By doing this consistently, we begin to reprogram the subconscious to work in harmony with our goals. Hamblin also recommends practicing self-observation to identify any negative thoughts that may be preventing our subconscious mind from working for success. Success as a state of mind. At the end of the chapter, Hamblin states that success is not simply a series of external achievements, but a state of mind. A successful person is one who has learned to control their thoughts and maintain a positive mindset at all times. Success is the result of a disciplined, positive-focused, and action-oriented mind. Hamblin reminds us that success does not depend on external circumstances or luck, but on how we use our minds to create the reality we desire. By learning to master our thoughts, we can overcome any challenge and achieve success in all areas of our life. Conclusion: mastery of thought is the key to success. This chapter concludes with the powerful assertion that mastery of thought is the key to achieving success in any area of life. Hamblin reminds us that we all have the power to create our reality through our thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Mental discipline, positive mindset, visualization, and affirmations are powerful tools that, when applied consistently, lead us to the realization of our dreams. Hamblin encourages us to take control of our thoughts, cultivate a positive mindset, and persist in our efforts, knowing that success is within reach of those who master their minds and stay true to their goals. And so we come to the end of Dynamic Thought by Henry Thomas Hamblin. We hope this long summary has provided you with valuable ideas and strategies to master your mind and achieve success in any area of your life. Remember that, as Hamblin teaches us, the power is in your thoughts, and by controlling your mind, you can transform your reality and achieve the prosperity you desire. If this content has been useful to you, subscribe to Audiomentors for more summaries and learnings from transformative books like this one. Remember, the path to success begins with mastery of thought. Don't forget to put into practice the ideas we have shared and apply these principles in your daily life. Thank you for joining us on this journey. See you in the next audiobook.